call him by his surname. That's the way I am. So my name is Mr. Heard. And quick bio, I've been playing music in Syracuse for 40 years. And I played with a lot of individuals, a lot of different styles. I played country music, I played hip hop, jazz, funk, Latin Cuban. I combinated those styles together. I was telling this gentleman here that I'm also basically a street musician. I'm self-taught. Quick story, my mother taught me how to start playing, many moons ago. And when Stevie Wonder first came out, he had a song called Fingertips, and it had a bongo solo in it. I lived in the projects over here in Pioneer Homes, and people were like saying, when I put on shades, I resembled him a little bit at that time. So I told the guys in my neighborhood that I knew how to play, and of course I didn't. So my mother heard me. She said, "Come here. You can't play a lick on anything. So why'd you tell them that?" I said, "Well, what are you gonna do?" She says, "All right, let's do this. Go upstairs to your room. Tell your buddies to come by the window, and you're gonna play the Fingertips, a little interlude in that song." Okay, I sat by the window, my mother sat on the opposite side of me, I just moved my hands, and she played the whole thing, okay? She knocked it out. I had no idea that she even had that kind of talent, okay? And that, right from then on, I started having interest in drums. They brought me up on jazz, Dave Brubeck, Miles Davis and stuff. I listened to all that style of music. And then, of course, I was still listening to James Brown and funk and that kind of thing as well. And as I progressed, got my first band, and got a feel for that. Then I moved on from that to other things, different styles of music. And I played all kinds of music. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, I played country music. I played it in an orchestra, the Syracuse Symphony a couple of times. So I've had a wonderful experience playing music, okay? Which is a great thing. Come in, find a chair. Yep, move that, I'm sorry, move that out of the way, find a seat. Here you go, right there. Okay, come over, there's a chair over here, there's an extra drum.
I think so.
Are you waiting for your friend to come back? Is she coming back? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Does everybody have a drum?
You have a drum, everybody has a drum, here you go. Right there.
Cool.
Okay, this is good. This is very good. So anyway, that's enough on me. Like I said, my style is very eclectic. I like Afro-Cuban music. I like Afro-Cuban jazz. I like jazz funk. I also like creating a style of playing this instrument, which is a djembe, in unorthodox settings. My two friends here know that I play with a woman named Jess Novak. She has original stuff. And I learned to make this fit into the style of the music that I play, okay? There's different methods of playing. These are called finger snaps or shots. It's like having castanets on your hands. It amplifies your movement as you play, okay? Small demonstration. Gives you that sound, all right? Different methods of playing as well. I'm influenced by South American music. So it's a songo beat. You see the carnivals in South America that they have, and one of the methods, they take in Afro-Cuban and Latin, because at one time, Brazil, which has been known to be called Little Africa, as one of the largest populations of African descent in the world, because they kept the slave trade going 10 years after the United States stopped. So they had more than 4 to 5 million Africans came to Brazil and South America. That's why that whole sound is there for them. And this is one of the sounds they integrated and made their own. And then they do a thing of. and because I mix stuff up the way I play, is that I teach in after-school programming. I teach little people like this young lady over here, okay, who has the energy, and they're all over the place all the time. First thing I do when I walk into the class, and they hate it, but they love it at the same time, I go hands up. And what it means by this, hand control, body control, okay? And we do exercises, which we're going to do. It's where we take our hands all the way over our head and force them down as fast as you can. But when you get there,
Please silence your phones.
okay,
This
no,
man is talking down.
it's okay, we're good, we're good. You know, we're good. So, and it's all about controlling of the hands. This is the same method. Of course, I get it with the kids is, you gotta get them out of there. So they have to follow me. If I don't make that sound, you don't make that sound. Up here, okay, it's that kind of control. Djembe. This is a djembe, created by women. Women invented this drum. They invented this drum. This drum is not as old as it is. It has ancestral things about it. Yes, it is very old, but it's not as old as you think it is. Okay? All right? So we may pick our drums up. The proper way to hold the drum, even for that size, is all the way up here. You want to hear. You want to turn your feet either in like you're at your first day of skiing, your bunny going down the bunny hill, like so, but it's all about the knees, controlling the knees. Especially that one, my friend. That's a ceramic, so I want to put the fear of don't drop that, but don't drop that. Because if that goes down, it's just going to go everywhere. Yeah. And it's a beautiful drum. It's heavier than the other because it is ceramic. And it's great to have that. I've had 2 or 3 because I've done that very thing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So, again, these are djembes. Okay, they have various sounds. Now, this gentleman here and this gentleman here have the ones that are tunable. Okay, which is fine. The string ones come with it's sort of a catcher's catch can. Some of the heads are better than others, but that's okay. Even if the head is not the same, you still have to learn how to get the sound out of it. All right? I believe that the drum gives me the sound. I don't give the drum the sound. All right? If I'm playing and I'm going for something when I'm in the midst of playing, because the other thing about music that I find is that you discover as you play. I have a certain rhythm pattern that I do with songs and stuff, but I discover stuff while I'm playing. You know, I immerse myself into the sound. It could be a 10-piece band or 3 people, which is even harder than a 10-piece band because it's you and 2 other people and that's it. So you really have to force yourself to understand what's going on. Concentration as well. All right, so let's move on. Outside. Let's look at that sound. I mean outside, everybody. Outside. Okay. Inside. Out. In. Rest. Okay, inside rest. Okay, it should be totally different. I don't want to hear this when I say outside. I want to hear inside. Right there. Right there should be thunder. Right in the middle. Okay. Okay. Some good bass. Okay. All right. So now, like I said, everybody hands up. This shows me 2 things. It shows me the fact that you're listening to me, and it shows me the fact that you're controlling your drum. See, if you can't lift your hands away from your drum like this, and you gotta go like this or grab it, you don't have it under control. All right? You gotta have it under control. So, all right, hands up, and I'll go first just to show you what I'm gonna do. Like so, all right? 5, 6, let's go. Stop. See? That's what we're after, right there. So our hands don't do that. Again. Control. It's all about control. Let's I make the sound. One more. Okay. Hands out like so. All right, now, we're going to do a wave with each hand, and we're going to get closer to the drum. I'll strike, then you'll strike. Again, if I don't pound, you don't pound. It's all about controlling the sound that you're making. Just sweeping down like this and back, sweep down and back. That's what you're doing, okay? Down and back. Don't even touch it yet. And listen to the sound. Make a heavy sound, make a heavy sound. Now, you gotta listen, anticipate. One more. Okay, let's rest for a second. Like I said, I make various styles of music. This is called hand brushing. Okay, like a brush, you know, see a drummer using brushes and stuff. This is called hand brushing. Hold on. Okay, it's another style of playing, right? I'm one of the few people in this town that even does this style at all. And I played with tunes that go. Okay, so let's just move right along. I'll throw those little interludes in there, here and there. All right, flapping or frapping is called. It's a double hand hit. Okay, that just to loosen the wrist up, make the wrist loose. Okay. We tend to have very little muscle control in your hands, right up in here. It's good. You're cuffing that drum right there. These fingers here, just leaning over, like sort of cliff hanging.